Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I am Jajnyo Mehta with the news. First, the headlines. Nagaland medical students demand cancellation of regularization of contractual doctors. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says double standards on terrorism is unacceptable. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin discusses bilateral cooperation. Tenth Regional Saras Fair gets underway at Supermarket Dimapur. And now the news in detail. The Nagaland Medical Students Association NMSA today continued its protest for the second day at the Directorate of Health and Family Welfare Kohima, opposing the state government's decision to regularize 280 contractual COVID-19 appointees. In a memorandum to the Principal Director, NMSA termed the government's August 18, 2025 notification arbitrary and unconstitutional, arguing that it violates the Nagaland Health Service Rules 2006, which mandate recruitment to Class 1 gazetted post through the Nagaland Public Service Commission (NPSC). The memorandum, signed by NMSA President Pito S. Rochil and General Secretary Bonoto P. Jimo, further stated that the notification infringes on Articles 14 and 16 of the Constitution, which guarantee equality of opportunity in public employment. Carrying placards with slogans such as merit over manipulation, no to backdoor regularization, and medicine demands merit, not political deals. The students reiterated two demands: immediate revocation of the notification and requisitioning of all sanctioned posts to the NPSC or the Nagaland Staff Selection Board and SSB for merit-based recruitment. NMSA warned it would continue with peaceful agitation if the government fails to act, stressing the importance of protecting fairness and transparency in the state's medical recruitment process.
Mano hard work kurina exam dina parahal lado scoping hai jeje mulai sa dedicate kurina pure manon. And see, I'm not condemning those doctors, nurses or technicians whose names are in the list of the 280. I'm sure they can also compete. And one thing I want to request the government is, see, they sacrificed their life during the COVID, that we accept.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today stated that double standards on terrorism is unacceptable. Delivering his statement at the SCO summit in Tianjin, Modi termed terrorism as a huge challenge for humanity, saying terrorism in all its forms should be condemned. He said India has been dealing with terrorism for the last 4 decades. He expressed gratitude to the countries that showed solidarity with India after the Pahalgam terror attack. The Prime Minister highlighted that India has played a very positive role as a member of the SCO. He added that India's vision and policy for the SCO is based on 3 important pillars: security, connectivity and opportunity. Modi also exchanged perspectives with Russian President Vladimir Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping during the SCO summit. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO declaration strongly condemned the terrorist attack in Pahalgam and sent a clear and unified message against terrorism. Releasing the declaration after the Heads of States Council summit, the declaration also recognized India's growing contributions to regional cooperation and innovation. The Tianjin Declaration marks a significant step in reinforcing collective efforts against terrorism and reflects the growing importance of India's role in shaping regional cooperation under the SCO umbrella. Reaffirming their unwavering commitment to combating terrorism, separatism and extremism, the SCO nations rejected the use of such groups for mercenary purposes and highlighted the sovereign rights and responsibility of states to counter extremist threats. In a note to India's leadership in innovation and regional engagement, the declaration welcomed the successful hosting of the 5th SCO Startup Forum in New Delhi, April 3 to 5, 2025, highlighting its role in deepening cooperation in scientific and technological innovation.
Adding that, to further strengthen India's people-to-people ties, PM proposed the creation of an SCO Civilizational Dialogue Forum. This would allow us to share our ancient civilizations, art, literature and traditions on a global stage.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin today discussed bilateral cooperation, including the economic, financial and energy sectors, and expressed satisfaction with the sustained growth in bilateral ties in these areas. Both leaders held bilateral talks at Tianjin in China on the sidelines of the SCO summit. The two leaders also discussed regional and global issues, including the latest developments concerning Ukraine. Prime Minister reiterated his support for the recent initiatives that have been taken to address the conflict in Ukraine and emphasized the need to expedite a cessation of the conflict and find a durable peace settlement. The two leaders reaffirmed their support for further strengthening of the special and privileged strategic partnership between the two countries. Prime Minister conveyed to President Putin that he was looking forward to receiving him in India for the 23rd annual summit later this year. Modi said India and Russia have always stood shoulder to shoulder even during the toughest of times. He said the close cooperation between the two nations is also important for world peace, stability and prosperity.
चर्चा करते रहे हैं। हाल में किए गए शांति के सभी प्रयासों का हम स्वागत करते हैं। हम आशा करते हैं कि सभी पक्ष कंस्ट्रक्टिवली आगे बढ़ेंगे, संघर्ष को जल्द से जल्द खत्म करने और स्थायी शांति स्थापित करने का रास्ता खोजना होगा। ये पूरी मानवता की पुकार है।
President Putin, in his remark at the bilateral meeting with PM Modi, highlighted friendly and trusted relations between the two nations. President Putin said the time-tested relation between the two nations is the foundation of our development. He further said these relations are absolutely non-partisan in nature and are supported by overwhelmingly majority of people.
And now let us take a short commercial break. Stay with us.
पापा, फीस ज्यादा है।
बेटा,
याद है बोनस के कुछ पैसे हमने दूसरे खाते में रखे थे?
2 साल से खाते में कोई लेन देन नहीं हुआ है, शायद इनऑपरेटिव हो गया होगा।
तो अब बैंक जाके या वीडियो केवाईसी से केवाईसी अपडेट कराओ, खाता होगा एक्टिव एकदम फ्री। चलो
कहाँ?
एडमिशन कराने, खाता हुआ एक्टिव।
आरबीआई कहता है
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back to the news. A two-day Nagapax 2025 Philatelic exhibition organized by the Nagaland Postal Division and the India Post has begun today at Don Bosco Higher Secondary School, Kohima. The exhibition will feature a display of postage stamps and competition for stamp design and letter writing with cash prizes and certificates for winners. In the exhibition, Dr. Alice K. Vizo, IPOS Director Postal Services, said that the event was organized to promote and showcase philately, stamp collection and creativity, and also to encourage the young enthusiasts to showcase their design skills. While a total of 150 students from 11 schools from Kohima and Dimapur districts are participating in the exhibition, which included letter writing, stamp designs, etc.
Everything, sir.
Right. Basically, last step.
The 10th Regional Saras Fair, organized by the Nagaland State Rural Livelihoods Mission NSRLM under the Ministry of Rural Development, was inaugurated today at a supermarket Dimapur by M. Mongna Konyak, Director of Rural Development. A. Tiasengba Longchar, State Program Manager of NRLM, said that the Saras Fair provides a platform for self-help groups and their federations to enhance livelihoods through marketing opportunities. He said that the fair is organized twice a year, once in September to October and again during the Hornbill Festival. This edition features participants from 3 neighboring states, Sikkim, Manipur and Arunachal Pradesh. Alongside 7 departments from Nagaland, a total of 43 stalls have been set up, including 3 from the participating states outside Nagaland. The fair will continue for 10 days, showcasing local products and handicrafts while promoting rural entrepreneurship.
All the streets now.
Amihanlo Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission আছে Saraspe is an initiative of Ministry of Rural Development. Amihan laka ito Saraspe to Amihan self-help groups promote kore self-help groups and federations. So tahan livelihoods enhancement ni media Amihan tahan marketing platform ni media do Saraspe to every year 2 times a year, once during September October and once during the Hornbill Festival.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah today visited the flood-hit areas at Vikram Chowk and the Tawi Bridge in Jammu. The Home Minister will also visit Manguchak, the worst-hit village of the district, accompanied by Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha and Chief Minister Omar Abdullah. Shah stopped on the Tawi Bridge near Vikram Chowk and inspected the damage along the riverbanks. Shah reached Jammu last night to assess the flood situation and relief efforts. He is likely to undertake an aerial survey of the flood-hit areas later in the day. He will also chair 2 separate meetings at Raj Bhavan on flood relief and the damage caused to the border security grid by the flash floods. More than 130 people have been killed and 33 have gone missing in cloudbursts, landslides and flash floods in Kishtwar, Katwa, Reasi and Ramban districts since August the 14th.
Need Union Home Minister. The Home Minister also met the flood-affected people in Samba district.
More than 600 people were killed and 1,500 injured in an earthquake of 6 magnitude that struck Afghanistan's Kunar province near the city of Jalalabad. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the earthquake was centered 27 kilometers east-northeast of the city of Jalalabad in Nangarhar province. In Kabul, health authorities said rescuers were racing to reach remote hamlets dotting an area with a long history of earthquakes and floods. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has expressed concern at the earthquake in Kunar province of Afghanistan. In a message, the minister extended India's support and solidarity to the Afghan people.
An area with long history of earthquakes and floods. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the epicenter was located near east-northeast of Jalalabad and had a shallow depth of 8 to 10 kilometers. The tremors were felt as far away as Kabul and Islamabad, which is around 370 kilometers from the epicenter.
Union Communications Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia today launched the India Mobile Congress IMC 25 application in New Delhi. With AI-based suggestions, improved networking and interactive elements, the app aims to enhance users' experience at the expo. It will assist users in connecting, exploring and participating in the exhibition. The 9th edition of the India Mobile Congress IMC 2025 is scheduled to be held from the 8th to the 11th of next month at Yashubhumi Convention Center in New Delhi. The theme for IMC 25 is Innovate to Transform. And now let us take a look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 33 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 33 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius. Phek had a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
With this, we have come to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thanks for watching. Good night.